Hey, it's another day. It's another episode. Welcome to Your Daily Scrum with Professional Scrum trainers Todd Miller and Ryan Ripley. That's Todd, I'm Ryan. We get together each and every day to help you get better with your Scrum each and every day. Like and subscribe so you never miss an episode. Check out the description. There's a lot of good info about the classes we teach, the book we wrote, all sorts of other fun stuff that might be going on as you're watching this sometime in the future, or maybe the present, or maybe there's a time machine, you have a flux capacitor, and it's in the past. Who knows?
Or
all right.
Maybe you're on a different planet and time is different there.
Or somewhere in the multiverse where this has never happened. I don't know. My head just popped. Todd, let's get started. We have a good question today. Actually, this comes up in 1,000 different forms all the time. Yep. Should the Scrum events be entertaining? And Todd, I normally you shoot your ideas. This one hits personal. Like one of my biggest pet peeves is when I go online and I see, look, I've designed a retro that's based on Obi-Wan Kenobi's different looks throughout. And I'm just like, or here's the Harry Potter, the different houses, Slytherin versus Hufflepuff. And it's like, all right, I'm glad everybody's entertained, but did we actually get something out of it? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think so. As you were saying that, because I had the same reaction too. Like, if there's anything else that I dislike in the world, it's like a icebreaker that makes you do something ridiculous, right? Okay. Like that makes people uncomfortable. You've seen me run away from this type of stuff. But here's something that I think there's a different way that I'm trying to make myself look at this. Entertaining, yes, so long as two things. It meets the objectives, like you just said, right? Of what we're supposed to get out of it. And two, it's professional. What do you think of that? Because I'm basically adamantly against let's make theater of this thing. But I'm trying to talk myself into where it would be, and maybe with those two simple rules, does that work?
I think it's awesome, right? I think you've hit on a good rule here. Like, it can be entertaining, but it's got to be professional. And by professional, I think we mean effective, right? Are we actually getting are we meeting the purpose of the events? Are we actually getting the inspections and adaptations performed correctly, right? And if you have a little fun along the way, we're all for that. You're allowed to have fun. You're allowed to smile. But if the entertainment becomes the message, I think that's a problem.
Yeah.
I
think you're right. I think if it just becomes about theater and having fun, you're going to lose the purpose, right?
Yeah. And there's other areas of the world where this is a big discussion, right? It's not just Scrum. The big, actually a big discussion in churches today is, has it turned into a rock concert followed by a 30-minute TED Talk? Right. And I think we see that in churches. We see it in education. These online college courses are professors trying to be witty instead of informational. Right. So I think there's this pull to where our attention spans have become so short. There's a need to become very clever. There's a need to become very entertaining. But has the entertainment overtaken the message, right?
Heck, we could do that for our classes. One of the things we measure at the end of every one of our classes is an NPS rating. And that is just rank this class on a scale of 1 to 10. We call it the perfection game. Honestly, if we wanted to game that, Ryan, we could make our classes entertainment.
Oh yeah.
We don't though, because it loses professionalism. It loses the purpose of it. It's not, now we joke and we kid and we play some music and we have fun and everything like that, but it's not for entertainment purposes.
We could have people build silly little amusement parks and play with Legos and do fun and games and screw around the whole time and probably get really high scores guaranteed. But are the people going to be ready for their assessment? Are they learning the things they need to learn? Are they going to be able to go back to their organization and be effective and actually get started with? Those are the things we concern ourselves with. And we try to bake in some fun and some entertainment along the way. But as Todd said, the professionalism always stays first and foremost.
Yeah.
So no, they don't have to be entertaining. They need to be effective, right? And so if mixing a little fun in gets you there, awesome. If the fun becomes the point, fix it.
Yeah. If you're buying a thing of coffee and throwing some music on as people walk in and shaking it up and getting people to talk to each other as a means of getting it and making it more effective in a professional environment,
Great.
More of that.
Yep.
If it is about doing cartwheels and having someone that can juggle fire.
Right. But when the whole retrospective, for example, becomes an Oreo tasting and everyone hanging around drinking coffee, and in the last 5 minutes, we talk about some possible improvement, maybe we've made a mistake somewhere.
Yeah.
All right. I think we've hit this one. Let's hit the end screen. Like and subscribe. Never miss an episode. Leave us your questions and comments. Your questions and comments typically become future videos. So we need your help. Leave your questions and we'll try to answer all of them as we can. The socials are lighting up. Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn are where it's at. I'm still learning Instagram. We'll see if we get there someday. Some videos are going to pop up. It's our 2 free courses. Yes, I said free. Check out the framework course. Go learn Scrum and take over the world. EBM is where it's at. As far as Todd and I are concerned, the free EBM courses will pop up there too. Hey, we got some merch. Go buy yourself a Squirrel Burger hoodie. They're awesome. People love them. You deserve it. All right, for Todd and Ryan, go forward, do some great Scrum things. Story points are indeed trash. We'll see you next time.